It's funny, when the all-new Z finally hit the road a couple of years ago, I figured I'd be seeing them everywhere, but that hasn't been the case. And of course, it's a true sports car with a well-known pedigree, and there was a lot of hype leading up to its redesign, so I'm not exactly sure what's holding enthusiasts back, but perhaps this will reinvigorate the Z market. The all-new NISMO. It's been 4 years since we've been able to buy a new Z NISMO here, but it's back, and much of the Go Faster NISMO treatment remains the same. 19-inch raised wheels, wrapped in Dunlop SP Sportmax GT600 tires? Check. A NISMO-tuned track-ready suspension? Check. Ditto for the Recaro seats and GTR-inspired aero enhancements. But there are also some notable differences. This new generation produces significantly more power, 420 horses and 384 pound-feet of torque from its twin-turbo 3-liter V6. This one is also heavier, but significantly quicker and more fuel efficient. I've been getting over 22 mpg. And lastly, the 6-speed manual is no longer on the menu. But before you freak out, know this. This NISMO calibrated 9-speed auto is phenomenal. It's smart, quick, and adapts to your driving style. As compared with the lesser Zs, this NISMO also adds a Sport Plus drive mode, which includes a race-tuned shift calibration that makes using the paddle shifters fun, but unnecessary. I am super impressed with the NISMO upgrades here, including this automatic transmission, which is everything it wasn't in the RCF Track Edition that I recently tested. Mainly quick. In the Sport Plus drive mode on this one, the shifts fire off with that immediacy that's required of a proper sports car. It's very impressive. You could use the paddle shifters, but you don't really need them. And then these high-performance Dunlop tires provide the sturdy foundation required to get grip. And the steering is light and accurate, so this is just a point-and-shoot machine with GTR-like precision. So from a driving perspective, there's really nothing I wish for here that the NISMO Z isn't already delivering. With each climb up the drive mode ladder, the Z's shifts become more assertive, to the point of neck-snapping immediacy. It's truly brilliant and doesn't diminish the enjoyment of the car even one bit. As a matter of fact, I prefer this over the manual-equipped Z I last tested. Off-throttle burbles, downshift rev matches, and launch control make it even more attractive. The additional power is palpable too, with a 0 to 60 time in 4 seconds flat. That is very quick, and it feels it. The Z NISMO is a visceral experience that never tries to play it cute. The suspension is tightly sprung, the brakes erase speed with utmost authority, and the hard-sculpted, manually adjusted Recaro seats aren't there to pamper, rather to hold you in place. This is a NISMO on a mission, and I absolutely love its focus. Much like a baby GTR at half the cost, this car fosters driver confidence and is almost video game-like in its ability to hold the line and change directions on a dime. Whereas most sports cars these days are trying to be everything to everyone, the Z NISMO is not masking its intended purpose, which is to be a highly powered, precisely tuned thrill machine. Now, that isn't to say it's without creature comforts by any means. I mean, this one even has adaptive cruise control. But it is loud, it is firm, and it is boosted for maximum fun. I'm getting more attached to this car with every drive, though I wouldn't advise it as a daily driver, at least not for guys my age. There's a bevy of driver assistance features here, including touchscreen Navi, CarPlay, auto climate control, Wi-Fi, and more. Unfortunately, Nissan's cheap-looking parts bin plastics are on stage here, but this can be overlooked. A head-up display would also be welcome. $68,280 as tested with a couple of nominal options makes the Z NISMO a performance bargain if it's a focused sports car experience you seek. It looks great and checks all the performance boxes driving enthusiasts crave. For Drive Time, I'm Steve Hammis.